Manipur is witnessing violence once again. More than 150 people lost their lives till now in the violent clashes which first erupted on May 3, 2023. The central government invoked Article 355 and took control over the law and order situation in the state. The immediate cause of this ethnic clash is supposed to have sparked after Manipur High Court directed state government to send recommendations to centre to grant ST status to Meitei people. Kuki militant groups are quite active in certain parts of Manipur, and involvement of arms in the ethnic clash made the situation more threatening. Let's understand the demography of Manipur. With 22,327 kilometers of land area and population of 28,55,794, Manipur is home to some of the most significant ethnic communities of the Northeast. The Meitei, the Naga, the Kuki are prominent among them. The Imphal Valley is home to nearly two-thirds of the state's population, which is only 8.2% of the total land area. In comparison to the valley, the population density is less in hill districts. There is a growing concern that the forest area and other places are being encroached upon by suspected illegal migrants from across the border. Unnatural growth of villages in different parts of Manipur indicates illegal, undocumented migration and settlement from Myanmar and Bangladesh via Mizoram. In 1947, Myanmar had 1 lakh Kuki population, but this number declined to 40,000 in 1990. A section of Kuki people is supposed to have migrated to Manipur and Mizoram. A study shows that Manipur's Kuki population has increased from 1% in 1901 to 29% in 2022, whereas the Meitei population has declined from 60% in 1901 to 49% in 2022. Naga population too has declined from 16% in 1901 to 15% in 2022. The Kukis, like the Nagas, were nature worshippers, but most of them were converted to Christianity. Many Kuki people in East Pakistan and later in Bangladesh faced persecution in Chittagong hill tracts and took shelter in Mizoram as well. The recent violence apparently stimulated the apprehension that the interests of the Kuki community would be affected if the Meitei community was granted scheduled tribe status. The Manipur High Court on March 27, 2023 directed the state government to consider the inclusion of the Meitei community in the scheduled tribe list. Those who are opposing the Meitei people's demand for ST status may say that Meitei people have received advanced education, and once ST status is granted to them, then they would get most of the government jobs. A study, however, shows that some other communities are well ahead in the prosperity index. Let's take a look at this data. In 2001, Manipur's total population was 22.94 lakhs. Of these, 8.57 lakhs, that is 37.4%, were legitimate ST population. These include the Kukis and Nagas. Of the tribal population, 8.31 lakhs were Christian. 97% of the tribal population was Christian. Manipur had 25 STIS officers. All of them were Christian with ST status. In the entire Northeast, there were 130 IS officers from the scheduled tribe communities. Out of these 130 IS officers, 105 were Christian with ST status. Meitei are not entitled to the land area in the hill area, which is 67% of the total area of Manipur. The Kuki and Naga people have been granted special privilege in the hill area under Article 371C. The Kuki and Naga people can settle in the plain area, but the Meitei cannot buy land and settle in the hill area. All the tribal communities worship their ancestors, but after conversion into Christianity, many tribals forgot their ancestral religion. There is a growing opinion by many tribal organizations across the country, including Northeast, that those who have left their Janjati tribal faith should not be entitled to legitimate ST status under Article 342. This section feels that genuine ST people's rights are being taken away by the converted people. Many people in the Northeast, under the influence of foreign missionaries, left their ancestral tribal faith and got converted into Christianity. Saving youth from the drugs is paramount right now. The state lost 499 square kilometers of forest cover in 2019. From 2017 to 2019, the state lost 758 square kilometers of forest cover area. Encroachment into the forest area and deforestation activities are a matter of serious concern. Manipur's Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has held the Myanmar immigrants responsible for deforestation, poppy cultivation and drug menace in the state. In some of the forest areas, trees were cut to grow opium. Poppy cultivation and drug menace has assumed an alarming proportion in Manipur. The divide and rule policy. Manipur's future lies in the hands of the Manipuris. The Meitei, the Kuki, the Naga are the main stakeholders. All these communities lived in harmony as three sons of the same mother before the advent of the British colonizers. The Plain Hill Division was a colonial construction of the British. All these communities share common ancestors and history. All need to work in the spirit of brotherhood and break the barriers of separation and erase every terrace of alienation.